Good morning. I'm City Manager Dale Kerbyson. We have 107 known service lines that are lead or galvanized. Those property owners have known that for well over a year. They have been notified in writing. We are regularly sampling their water lines to keep track of the possibility of lead leaching from those lines. They've been given water filters and bottled water to ensure their safety. The Great Lakes water line failed. We turned on our backup wells, which is something that we've had for decades. They're there in case of emergency. This was the exact reason why. It came online so we didn't lose water pressure. That's why we didn't have a boil water alert. And we continued to provide clean, safe water to our residents, but it was well water instead of the Great Lakes water that is treated and softened and different chemicals added like chlorine. We began to be concerned that that water might change the impact of the lead or galvanized service lines, so testing was done to see if there was any additional leaching from the lead or galvanized service lines. They found that in roughly 25% of those existing lead and galvanized service lines, there was some additional lead leaching due to the different type of water that was moving through the lines. When this testing began, we went back and looked at records. We found that there were roughly 1,000 homes that we weren't sure of what the material was between the water shutoff and the main water line in the street. We knew that the water line, the service line from the water shutoff into the house was copper or plastic, but we did not know what was between the shutoff and the road. We dug into our records and uncovered that we had records on about 470 of those. So we were, in the end, we only had 530 that we did not know what the service line was between the main line and the shutoff in the yard. So we immediately, the next morning, distributed letters to inform the residents of that and gave them filters for their water out of an abundance of caution so that they, if upon excavation, those lines are lead or galvanized, those people will have been protected from the minute we suspected there was a possibility. We've been excavating those lines. We will continue to excavate them on Monday with our team and a contractor, and we expect to have those all excavated and inspected by 30 to 40 days. The city has over 3,500 service lines. We know that we have 107 lead or galvanized service lines, and we're going to research these other 530. We have a contractor in place to remove those lead and galvanized service lines. As soon as supplies are available, we will be removing those to the individual homes at no cost to the residents. And until that time, we will continue to provide bottled water, filters, and replacement cartridges to anyone that is concerned about this. The water is available at the County Health Department 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it is available at the Department of Public Works. So we have given a letter to all 530 unknown service line residents and provided filters to them, and we have notified the 107 known galvanized or lead service lines. They are very aware that they have those. If you have not been contacted, this is not an issue for you. If you do have concerns or questions, do not hesitate to call us at City Hall, the Department of Public Works, or even the County Health Department. We are here and willing and ready to give you any information you need to know.